Welcome back, everyone. What a great day so far. For those in the Discord, it was another winner. We're going to do a video on pure XRP in this video. Folks, I'll do a quick recap of the portfolios. I just did a video over on the main channel as well, but I wanted to focus on XRP, the XRP price prediction. Is XRP one of the best cryptos to buy now, or should we wait to take advantage of the dip we're seeing with XRP? So many questions. What about the XRP spot ETFs, Mo? Yeah, that's not until October, though. And for everyone getting ahead of themselves, folks, you got to follow the charts. Do not trust your heart. Follow the charts, folks. I've been saying it for a long time. Hey, big offer for everybody here. If you're not in the Discord, I have a one-day opportunity for you. Join Mo's Discord, one-day trial. There is no fee for that one-day trial. Click that first link down below. You'll see you get a full day in here. And for those who wanted to come in, see it, see if you want to be a part of it, this is your opportunity. And you get a day. You can come in there and check it out. Today I did... I told everybody about this on the main channel, and I live streamed, traded in there. I did fantastic, undefeated on the trades, on the day trading, and taught a lot of people some things. And of course, this week has just been phenomenal. Not a single losing trade in the day trading for the zero DTEs. Shared the crypto plays I've been doing, all this and more with the expert traders, 36 learning lessons, all of it can be yours today if the price is right. So you guys can get in there and check it out. First link down below. And I do have the candle workshop for beginners. If you guys want to master the candles, I have a couple spots left there. Code MONEY, MONEY, will save you $20 off of that, or the bundle for all three of us. It's up to you. All right, check it out. Real quick, though, before I get into the XRP, let's update this thing, see what we're at. Boom, 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 63, cracking, 28, let's see, 782, and then the main portfolio. Let me update this thing. The main portfolio is up $7,000. I know what you're saying, Mo, how are you up 7K? Yeah, I have a lot of other plays, not just crypto. So the crypto is down. The stocks I'm in are up. That's my goal, to keep making money. You guys know we started at 2231. I'll feel better when this is at 2431. Overall, up over $250,000 in 7 weeks. Let's see if we can continue this run after we get through September. September's just a rough month, but I've been making a lot of moves, and I'm going to continue to make those moves. I bought some more Ethereum today. So that's the update there. And now I want to move into talking shop. Let's go over and talk some XRP. What are we looking at with XRP? What do you need to know today moving forward? Well, we got the jobs report tomorrow. That's going to push everything the way it's going to push. Right now, I can be blunt. We are bearish. XRP on the daily candles are bearish. We teased the 13 EMA. We pushed back down below the 5 EMA. That sets up for more negativity. What we needed to do is take out one of these candles, which we could have took out the 5 yesterday with a confirmation higher. We did not. We pushed back below the 5, which tells me more times than not we are going to retest those lows. That is not what I want to see. So if we pull up the prices on these, let me pull up the prices. You can see where I'm looking at. Right there is 275. I think we're going to go down and retest that 275 tomorrow. And or if not tomorrow, this weekend. And I'm going to be blunt. I think we're finally going to hit that 272 mark again. Anywhere between 272 and 258 is my buy zone. This is the 61.8% retracement. I love it. This is the 50% retracement. I love it. I love this one more, though. And I think we're going to get a V-shaped recovery out of this, but I do think we may get down to that 258 mark from what I'm seeing. If we could have taken out that 13 and 5 over the last few days, we could have made a run, but right now we are still not. Liquidity issues in the Fed. I'm just throwing out all the information you need as quickly as I can here, because I know people don't like to see this go too long. So hit the like button if you appreciate how quick we're going. Let me know where you're watching from as well. And if you want to see more info on XRP or name the crypto that you want me to talk about, this is where I talk about. I try not to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum here. I try to talk about some of the other cryptos. Now, today I am concentrating on XRP, the XRP price prediction I have, where I see it going, and everything else. So, I've mentioned this many a times on here. There is some repo issues I'm seeing with the banking sector. Also, the liquidity issues from the Fed and the Treasury reloading their checking account. You're seeing that play out in slow motion. It's not like it happens all in one day, but it is happening, and it continues to happen. So that's something I'm concerned about. Now I want to continue to watch here, see what happens in terms of all of that goodness in them raising those funds, taking liquidity out of the markets, puts pressure on the riskier assets such as XRP. Now, what are some of the good things? That's the bad things. That's September. It'll be worked out in the next, I'd probably say 3 weeks. 3 weeks is done. That means the headwinds pushing against us are gone, and we have tailwinds. What are the tailwinds? Well, folks, we got the spot ETFs, which should be improved in October. I've been saying this since January. October. October's the month that I've been waiting for since 2024. And now we're here almost. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I want it all. And I got to be patient. And that means you got to be patient. And I try to trade with zero emotion. Really do trade zero emotion. I look at the candles. I look at the numbers. I look at and you got billions of dollars in the executes for Ethereum. That's going to be downward pressure. You got Bitcoin, who is in a downward move. You got XRP in a bearish move. All of this is pointing towards a lot of fear in the crypto market. And that does spill over into XRP. Now, XRP has a lot of positives coming shortly. Now, I've watched the articles coming out, and it's always funny because I can tell who basically is shorting XRP and those who are long XRP. Their articles are massively in favor of the direction they wanted to go. And one of the big things I saw, and I laughed at, is that I saw an article that talked about basically the spot ETFs will not get a lot of love. And it's not really going to change things. And I couldn't disagree more. I can tell you personally, I am looking at investing a ton of cash into the spot ETFs as soon as they are live. And I know there's a lot of people I talk to who are also waiting to buy the spot ETFs for XRP once they are live. And so when I read articles saying, they won't, it's not going to get a lot of love. It is a pain for people out there who want to be in crypto, but don't want to actually own the crypto. They don't want to pay the prices that a lot of exchanges charge as well. And so the spot ETFs are a beautiful thing. The fees, they normally, when they start them out, they give an intro offer of zero cost. Zero cost. There's no management fee normally for these new spot ETFs, which are fantastic. Normally. And I'm going to be looking for the best. And if you subscribe to this channel, I'll be sharing with you what I find and which one I'm going with. And you guys are going to be able to follow along with how much XRP I have and everything else once we get to that day, which should be in October. All right. And so I keep sharing that info. Let's see. I haven't actually looked this up in a while. Let's see what Polymarket had. 91% chance. Don't say it's a comeback. We were all the way down there too. I'm telling you, 64% a couple days ago. I love it. This is the one I keep telling you. It's going to be October. It's going to be October. It's going to be October. At one point, it was 99%. So I feel really good about that. It's going to be October. I don't play this, but I do follow it. The smart money knows. Smart money knows. Yeah, so there you go. That's what I'm watching for. I think once that happens, I was going to say weekly. What am I doing, right? We're going to go to the weekly candle on this just to give you guys an update on this as well. So on the weekly candle, it was nice to see, and this is one of the things I like. So we broke the Bollinger Bands up here, double crust, normally go down and hit between the 13 and 50. Well, the 50 EMA is all the way down to 221. We're not hitting 221, in my humble opinion, on the weekly candles. What I do think, though, is that we could come down, and right here is where I thought we could hit, of course, 258. And if we do hit there, that's where I think we're going to run, because that's the 61.8% retracement off a double cross. It's a perfect support for a bounce. I would take a chance personally at that point. And that's where I'm planning on it if we get there. It might all coincide with the spot ETFs, everything, but I have a feeling in the next 3 weeks we're going to be down there. I don't want to be down there. I'm long XRP right now, but I also read the charts. This is a nice candle right now for the bulls. If we hold this this 13 EMA on the weekly, and we can have next week push up and we start to move higher, that tells me we might have enough strength to start pushing up above that 13. And of course, we want to see this candle close out this week above and then have an opening closing candle next week. That tells me we could start to move higher because we bounced off the 13. That was our support on the weekly, and we can start running. And that's the things I look for. So there's your XRP update. My price prediction is that we are still, and I'll say this bluntly, my XRP price prediction for 2025 is that we're going to go to 450 to 5 by the end of this year. All right, that's my base case. It's been my base case. I know a lot of people say we're at 2 something right now. No, I know. I called back when we were 50 cents that we were going to run after the election, and we're 2 something. And so we'll see where it goes. I feel good. I think it's going to be a V-shaped recovery. I think you're going to see a lot of love late October into November, into December, and that's what I'm excited for. So for slowly but surely, I'm going to buy small pieces in until I pull the trigger on some bigger buys once I get everything I like. Now, if you want to follow along and everything, right there, first link down below. Like I said, you have a 1-day free trial today, which is fantastic. Take advantage of it. Get in there. You can check it out. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be in there. So there you go. Right? Second link down below does get you over to the webinar. The webinar is ready. We got the spots ready for you. Click on that. There's no cost for this. I teach for an hour on my 4-step framework for successful technical analysis. Take advantage of that as well, folks. That is the update. I appreciate you stopping by. I will see you in the Discord.